Are you excited about the socialist program?
Good to give it a shot.
I'm for it all the way.
It has so many policies that I believe in.
It is my friend Daniel who escaped Venezuela.
Action.
Did you vote for Zoran Mamdani?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I canvass for him.
The young people support him.
Mamdani's good.
Are you at all worried that he is a socialist?
Not really.
I think socialism is actually really good for society.
I'm a professor.
At NYU, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Are you familiar with how socialism worked out in other countries historically?
Just because it didn't work out so well in other parts of the world doesn't mean it won't work out well for New York.
I actually have a friend of mine here who fled Venezuela. He is a living product of socialism not working out in other places.
Came from Venezuela 9 years ago. It's the only country that was ever destroyed by socialists and democrats.
Venezuela, y'all got a lot of other problems to deal with.
The problems were caused by the socialist policy. My family went from making $2,000-$3,000 a month 20 years ago to $100 a month in 2016. That was because the government gave everything you can imagine for free. We went from being a normal middle-class family with a car, and then no electricity, no water. Mamdani actually thinks that Maduro was not a dictator. And 10 years ago, he actually praised our rigged elections.
What specific socialist policies do you think led to that?
The government took over people's businesses, farms, grocery stores, factories. Do you support the proposal of government grocery stores?
Of course I do.
There was very little supply of chicken, toilet paper. There was a line for blocks and blocks for a grocery store.
It's all about money, my friend. Corruption.
Wait, what do you think the grocery store sells you food? For charity or for money?
For money.
That's not a bad thing.
What happened in Venezuela isn't going to happen here. The policy is more focused on helping people out.
Every politician would promise to help the people. Socialism is the government owns and controls the means of production. That is the companies, the businesses. Like Mamdani says, the government will own the grocery store. 9 million of us escaped our country. It's the largest refugee crisis in the world.
Crazy. Wow.
There is a lot of opportunities to use the wealth of New York to help everyone else.
You know, they have tried that in the Soviet Union, from where my parents and my grandparents are from. All they remember of grocery stores is empty shelves.
Zoran Mamdani himself said that his goal is to abolish private property.
All of it. He's going to take everything.
We can establish community land trusts to gradually buy up housing on the private market and convert it to community ownership.
You want to live in a public housing? No. New York City builds less total housing units than Austin, Texas, a city that is 1/8 of the size of New York.
We need a change.
But then the change that we need is one that increases the supply of housing, right? Not that one that will decrease it like Mamdani. And I fear that what happened in Venezuela, Maduro, president that was originally democratically elected, decided to give everything away for free, take people's businesses, for the workers, and then it all went bankrupt and became very poor.
Over 62% of young people and 66% of Democrats support socialism nationwide.
The Democratic Socialists of America,
Yeah,
have you heard
yeah.
of them? Mamdani is a part of it, right?
Yeah.
The DSA went to Venezuela just last year to support the dictator and say that he won the election that he didn't.
I had no idea.
No, I did not know.
Do you think we should be supporting dictators like that?
Oh, no.
Government rent control, it's going to stop people from renting apartments because they're not going to be able to profit. There are going to be fewer apartments for rent, and then we're going to have less opportunities to actually live.
That's a good point. I agree with that.
Okay.
I understand more about socialism now for sure.
Since we have had more free markets and capitalism in the world, billions of people have been lifted from poverty. And that every country that has attempted socialism, Venezuela, Cuba, the Soviet Union, North Korea, Eastern Europe, many countries in Africa, all of them became poor.
You've been through it in Venezuela.
Yes.
Why don't you move out of New York?
I already did, actually.
Oh, then awesome. Why do you care?
Well, I already moved out of my country too. You think people should just keep moving out as socialists destroy their countries and their
I mean,
cities?
if you don't like the policies that the government's in power are doing, then yeah.
I think my opinion might have changed a little bit.
I'll be doing more research. Thank you for sharing.
Well, I heard a great quote about socialism, which is, it's really a great system until you run out of spending other people's money.
With the rise of socialism in America, it's more important than ever that we have these conversations.
I'm Tanya with the Free Press.
And I'm Daniel DiMartino. See you next time.